company has been fined £50,000 after a 6-year-old girl died after she was trapped in an electronic gate outside her home in Manchester.
It's the second tragedy involving automatic gates in the past week.
Back in 2010, there were 2 tragic accidents that happened where 2 kiddies were killed in Manchester and Bridgend. And it became very apparent that the understanding around automatic gates, both for my own company and the industry wide, was far from clear. The reason for that, the standards were extremely complicated to follow and the knowledge just wasn't in the industry, and that was what was required in my view.
Despite the devastation that this machinery can cause, there is no inspection required to make sure that it's safe.
Founder Richard Jackson told us how many unsafe gates could be out there.
At that point I decided to set up the Gate Safe charity, and it was intended that we would provide information and training to allow everyone to understand what was required and do it in plain English. And that was for the complete supply chain, which would be architects and surveyors, to mention a few, but also educating homeowners of the safety implications of changing a gate into a complete machine.
GateSafe has had many achievements over the years, mostly being in its ability to train people involved in the industry to carry out their works in a safe way. It's primarily there to help people make sure that they do have gates installed safely. We cover many areas in the course: regulations and law behind our industry, the advice given by British standards. We talk a lot about risk assessment. We also take a lot of time talking about the maintenance aspects of gates, because this is a very important part to make sure that not only gates are safe now, but continue to be safe moving forward.
We have a significant number of people trained in the field that have completed the training and have the handbooks to support them. We also have a number of key opinion formers such as ROSPA and ECS, among others. We've got the GateSafe MOT, which is something that can be put on the gate to clearly identify when it's had its last service and when the next one's due. Independent site surveys is something we offer on a regular basis, and we also have sector-specific guides for people such as homeowners, schools. We also have done the Westminster Roundtable, where we've tried to raise issues pertaining to gate safety.
Can we have a debate also on automated gates? They are increasingly being used to provide security in schools, businesses and in housing estates. And yet there is no required qualification, inspection or registration regime in place for them.
And that's an ongoing mission for ourselves. In terms of the future for GateSafe, we ideally would like to get it in the same environment that GasSafe is, so everyone has to have an approved installer for the installation. In addition, we want to encourage the manufacturers of equipment to step up to the mark. Simple things like hinges on a gate have been a requirement to have 3 for a long time now. Another key area for us will be the automatic gate kits that are on sale through the internet, encouraging people to install unsafe gates. The number of gates being fitted, we estimated was over 750,000 a year. I personally think that is probably an understatement, and it's clear to me that there's going to be a further accident of a tragic nature in the future. Any single point failure on a gate or a piece of automation equipment has got to be eliminated to eliminate the further risks around the gates.